Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 6 of Blizzard Buzz. I am your showmaster, Ara. Joining me is my beloved assistant, Caliph,
Every
and
time
our
you introduce
best
yourself,
toaster.
every time you introduce yourself, you got to have just a more insane title.
Just keep making it longer and longer every time.
Yeah. Until it's like fucking Daenerys at the end.
Not that insane just yet.
Till the
Maybe
intro is the whole podcast.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, Toaster. We're really excited to have you on for just I think this is our first actual, our first rookie interview.
Ooh, I'm special.
Oh, yes.
You're very special. Yeah, there's a reason everyone wants you.
Except Jay, because I said I don't like pineapple on pizza.
That is 100% a reason to be rejected from a team, to be honest. But not ours. We also think that, if you like pineapple on pizza, then, the light of God does not reside in your eyes and you'll never see heaven.
God bless you.
Always, yes.
We're all godless here.
It's the joke. All right, so let me see now. We had a few questions to run through with you, but it is the nature of Blizzard Buzz that we have a few inane podcasts that we run down. So if ever you want to break, or if you just want to start one of your own, completely acceptable. Sure. We have 58 minutes to go, so there's loads of time for inane nonsense.
Plenty.
I'm sure if Ara can stay awake that long.
Oh, I can. Trust me, it's not an issue.
Okay, just for context, it's 9:40 p.m. for I think all of us. I think we actually all share a time zone, do we?
I think we are all on PST.
That's convenient.
It's amazing, isn't it? Like,
I forgot that we had already had that discussion, and I was like, oh, at 9 o'clock. Wait, I should specify how many hours that is, because nope, same time zone.
Oh, it's beautiful. One day, I will succeed in my task of kicking out everyone who isn't from my time zone. That way the entire team can just be existent, and then I'll go to New Zealand and it'll all be for nothing.
And then you can slowly work to that time zone.
Yeah. Only Kiwis.
Oh, it's going to be fun adapting to that.
So, Toaster, if you don't mind, a ton of these questions are going to be targeting you. And just like in our scouting, feel free to hurl as many questions as you want back. Frankly, the more convoluted and awkward, the better.
Sounds good.
So, early on in your scouting, given that you're now staring down the gun of your second round of scouting, don't worry, buddy. It's the last one you need to go through for a long time.
Until I retire. Just kidding.
No, don't do as Arctic says.
I won't.
What would you say is something that's stood out to you between different scouts that you've had? Something that made you think, yeah, that's a team that I actually want to be on, versus, and I would prefer if you get away from me a little bit.
There were some that were just a lot more like open towards different conversation, where they're more of a actual conversation rather than just drilling you with questions about the league.
Yeah, I know we had a few of those formulaic questions that are like, question 1: have you served, or have you served? Have you been in a sim league before? But I think from our scouting, I'm going to be really embarrassed if I misremember this, but I think you said this is your first sim league, right?
Yes, very first one. I had no idea this stuff existed until I saw a post on Reddit.
Yeah, I know. It's wild, isn't it? There's so many people, but like, so many of them are nice. And then there's Ara.
Hey, I'm not that mean.
You put me in the box, 3 times during the last one? Let's see if I can beat. I can beat that record. I believe in myself.
Just did.
Holy shit! Let's go.
Off to a great start. 4.
Yeah. All right. Well, given that you just helped me succeed so brilliantly on that, have you got a question for our friend Toaster? proud, glorious member of the management team in the Jays as you are.
Not for much longer. No. Actually,
I'm working my way up to a bless your heart. It'll take a while, but I'll get there.
oh, bless your heart, Caleb.
Hey, there's one.
I didn't have any soul
I
behind it.
guess at this point, given we are approaching the SHL draft, what are you looking forward to most, and which team are you hoping to end up on, if you don't mind me asking?
My
Yeah. There's a correct answer, so
Well, not to be
let's get
biased, but Edmonton's looking pretty nice.
we're allowed to. Is this tampering? Is it tampering?
It's not
No, it can't be tampering because he's not under contract with anyone. So
Yeah, I'm free to say whatever I want so far.
exactly.
I'm just excited to experience more locker rooms because I've only been in the St. Louis one so far, which I love, but there's still so many more people out there.
I know there's some people that are just in farcically huge numbers of locker rooms. Like I know HIF is in actually I don't know. I can't attach a number to it. I don't know. It's just every locker room I join, he happens to be there. But I know from a few people that I've spoken to, like I know Popol is over in the New England locker room. I've heard that one's a particularly good locker room as well. San Francisco's locker room is always insane because Bad Wolf and Lore, and also like half of Edmonton is in that locker room as well.
for some reason.
And I think they're all in ours too. So
Yeah.
looking forward to the totally not corporate merger of those two teams.
God.
Give us our goalie back. We want just in time. He's geriatric and old. Give him to us.
I'm sorry, but we cannot allow that.
Geriatric and old, yet the best in the league.
Exactly. Yes. Hey, we've got Lime. Lime's. I don't know if he's as old. I think he's older than just in time.
I think
because Lime earns like a madman. Like every season, the guy is max earning. So we'll have our two old men, our third line winger and our reserve goalie.
Yes.
They'll lead us to glory. Is that? Oh, that's the. Sorry, I realized I still have the stream going in the background. Toaster.
Yes.
Next question.
Oh gosh.
Next on the firing line.
Stepping away from the specifics of the draft, I'd say, is there anything that you found particularly surprising about joining a sim league? I know the general concept of, hey, it's a hockey league and every player is a user. It doesn't really communicate what it's like to go through your rookie year. What's something that's unexpected, something that stuck out that you don't really get from the elevator pitch of a sim league?
I mean, it kind of also ties to the draft, though, for me still, that every team is run by a person and all of the scouting is done by people. It's not just like randomly assigned. Like, that was probably, I felt like a rock star getting interviewed by 20 plus people. Every time I opened Discord, there's 8 new notifications in there.
Yeah, I know I remember feeling that too. I'm like, oh shit, wow. And then the SHL one came around and I think like 4 GMs that scouted me. It was really funny actually. The Jays it felt way more demanding. Although with everyone talking about how fantastic you are, doesn't surprise me in the least.
I try. All right.
It's true. It's just oh yeah, for all 10 of our listeners, if Toaster isn't in your locker room, you should fix that.
Yes.
Yeah, you that's a problem, and you should seek to ameliorate it because Toaster is
I will join any and all.
Gem. Yeah, a genuine joy. Let's see if we can get you in more locker rooms than HIF.
You really should. I mean, either that or we can start getting HIF kicked out of locker rooms. It's another way to achieve our objective.
Yeah, carrot and stick, very nice. What's the point of having a podcast if you can't manipulate the masses, right?
Yep. You're the good cup, I'm the bad cup. So
There's what, 36 different teams without doing international stuff, so I got 35 more to go there.
Actually, yeah,
Collectively.
that's a good point. Have any teams besides the obvious reached out to you for IHF?
Not a single one. Only the
really,
obvious.
Look at that. Shame on you, Cake. How could you? Look at this beautiful, beautiful boy that you're leaving on the table. Shame on you.
This baby boy just
Yeah.
wanting a home.
Exactly. Right. Actually, I think you are the youngest in the call.
yeah,
Yeah, because I'm 26 and Ara's old.
Ancient.
yeah. I'll be 31 this year.
Oof.
Oof.
It's like halfway to a wheelchair. Just kidding.
Oh, for God's sake!
Jesus. Although to be fair, the Nazarene only made it to 33, so like you don't have much time left, and you're spending it all on the SHL. Thank you.
I am going to kick your fucking ass.
It's coming. It's coming, Toaster. We're gonna hear it. It'll be real.
I already said bless your heart, you asshole.
Yeah, but it was thin-tempered and gutless.
There was no soul in it.
Oh, you mean
I
sort of like
I didn't hear an accent at all. It's not real. It's the difference between going, Toaster, buddy, you're such a hoser sometimes, and just suddenly dropping to, you little fucking bastard.
All right, Caliph, you little fucking bastard. Bless your fucking heart.
No accent. It's not real. I'm
Better
not
than last
satisfied.
Better than last time, but not quite there yet.
It is better than last time, yeah. Tell you what, right? Both Ara and I are, as it is known, extremely successful GMs with very long track records under our belts. More than anyone else, like Southpaw Ramen. No. Hif Ace.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, never heard of him before.
Folks.
Yeah, these people with like literal years of GMing experience don't even know their names.
Our disastrous tenure as Norway GM. Where we fucked up the lines.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Okay, so remember how I keep bugging you about going into the WJC and giving that a try? So it is really good, and you should still try it. And for anyone who listens that's actually a rookie and isn't either a veteran of the WJC or has decided to stay the hell away from it, give it a try. It's really good. It's the people that are in there are really good, right? Like I'm pretty sure Naomi is still in there. I think Cake is still in there as well. Ara and I are both gone, which is to the league's extreme benefit.
Yes.
Because we both went through it, and oh my god, I never realized how little I knew about this game until I joined.
Yeah.
We did we finish last place?
I think so.
And I think that, and what's even better is I think that was the season where you went you won your fantasy group too, wasn't it?
Surprisingly, yes.
Yeah. Have you ever replicated that?
No, I have not.
I wish I got in on fantasy this year.
Well, tell you what, if you start winning, please tell me how. I've been in the bottom of my bracket every single season.
The Scarecrows advance. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just our. Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hang on. Let me Control Shift T this. Hey, get fucked, San Diego.
Jeez. Oh, we lost, didn't we?
Yeah, I can see Cake in the chat. Whoa!
Oh dear.
I still laugh for some reason that her name is Cake308 on YouTube.
Yeah.
It just makes me smile.
It's because Cake 307 was taken, apparently.
Yeah, but me. I took it. Ara is also taken. Toaster is also taken. I'm just IP squatting.
I actually took Cake 307 long before I knew this league existed.
Actually, yeah, no, it's worse than that. If you look up where Cake 001, Cake 002, it's all
Yeah.
Toaster.
Yep.
The whole way down.
It's
Yep.
a Caliph conspiracy. Actually, no, I'm lying. It's an R conspiracy. Back in 2011, I took the Cake 307 name on YouTube. I just haven't told her yet. Which, funny thing is, God, have I actually known Cake for almost 14 years now? Yeah, fuck.
Holy shit, time flies. I've already been in this league for almost a year now.
I've been here for a whole month.
Don't worry, you'll get there.
Oh,
Tell you what, it's been a nice month having you, though.
It's been a blast.
There's
Work days never went so fast.
oh, I know I'm definitely guilty of that. We're all, on the lunch break. Hey, you want to go have lunch with us? I'm like, yeah. Let me just do something real quick. Open the locker room.
Oh, yeah, I don't even get a lunch break, but there's so much downtime between stuff. I'll just pull
what
up
do
my
you
phone.
do, if you don't mind
You
me
don't get a
asking?
lunch break?
I'm an assistant parts manager at a car dealership.
Ah,
They don't give you a lunch break?
No, we're commission. So, like, we can take one, but it's just a detriment to your paycheck if you do.
What
that's absurd.
where do you live?
In Ohio.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
I don't know American labor laws. I just know that they suck.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's a major crime in Ontario to yeah, that's very, very illegal where I live.
We also don't like clock in or out though, so if you do leave, no one really knows. But it's a weird
'cause
dynamic we got going on.
I remember I was chatting with you and I'm like, oh, man after my own heart. No wages. Let's go. I know the real the real tradesman struggle is looking at this contract that I've got and going, okay, I need to borrow. I'll probably make 10 grand in like I'll probably gross that, and there might be $2,000 left once everything's paid for. But like I'm looking at this going, okay, I need to borrow $7,000 to do this job.
Jeez.
God.
It is very, very fun. And honestly, the more jobs like this I take, the less and less stressed I get about the SHL. Because I go, oh shit, what if I screwed it up and I ruined my team forever? And I go, yeah, but what if you make the wrong move on the tractor and you destroy that guy's house and you're destitute?
Yeah, that would be a bigger issue.
Yeah.
A little worse than a lost season.
I don't know. Is it though? Like it's
Depends on
this
who you
is a
ask.
game. This is real fake hockey. You die in a game, you die in real life.
You lose the game, you die for real.
You see, we're just coming up on the 20-minute mark. Do we want to do our first our first diversion?
Sure.
All right, let me see. Do we want to start with do you want to actually do we want to do an original diversion? Because we've got Toaster here, and
Sure.
I know once you get him talking, eventually.
Oh boy, what do we got?
So I know we were just we were chatting about games a little while ago. What are you into, Toaster? What do you want to tell the entire league?
About video games? Or?
Yeah, the 8 of them. that the 8 of them that are going to watch us.
All tens of people.
Yeah.
Really, I just play games to socialize with people because I don't know. I'm just playing whatever my friends are playing, which is a lot of roguelikes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Have you checked out Hades 2?
not yet. That
No?
is on the list though.
And I know it just got that. It just got a pretty big update like a week or two ago. It's really good. I think I did shoot you my Steam, my friend code. So like, I'll if you want to play it on my account, I'll fucking send you my shit. I don't care. You're nice.
Sure. Yeah, most of my friends are into the like more shootery roguelikes, like Inkbound, or not Inkbound, but Inkbound is a great one if you haven't played that yet.
I haven't.
Gunfire Reborn, Risk of Rain.
Yeah, Risk of Rain. I know. I know a lot of us in Edmonton were talking about that a while ago. Like, hey, do we want to play Risk of Rain?
I'll get back into Risk of Rain.
Yeah, I know. I'll say right now too. You're part of the most successful roster from St. Louis that I've ever seen. I think that has. I'm not sure how well St. Louis has done in the seasons before I joined the league, but like, yeah, no, this is a fantastic season for them. And to do it in your rookie year too, to know that things are just going to keep getting better for the team it's quite nice.
Yeah, when you come in and the expectations like maybe get as many standing points as last season and then get eliminated in the first round, it's looking pretty good. Other roguelike, Balatro. You ever play that?
Oh God, have I?
Oh,
I haven't played it. No, sorry, I should say I haven't played it. But Gwen plays that game obsessively.
Oh yeah.
I've got a video of her laughing maniacally as she breaks the game, and the graphics just utterly fail.
I got
Like
a screenshot of that.
Where the
Gwen.
malt bar just goes completely blank. She's like, I did it! It's the kind of laugh that reminds me of like my 4-year-old cousin who's just smashing blocks and going, I have the power to destroy everything around me. It's gleeful. Ara, we've covered our games. You're still a student, which means you are still depressed enough to play video games.
I mean, for me, it's my old passion, Stellaris. I've recently finished one campaign, and now I'm playing as a xenophile autocratic republic called the Glamoth Republic.
Yeah, shit. You said you were gonna try the Xenophile Republic.
Yeah. Well, I've conquered about a quarter to a third of the galaxy. So. And now I'm about to get screwed over by the Void Worm Plague. So fun times.
Sounds delightful.
Do those games count as rogue? No, they can't.
No, they're not.
No, I'm reaching way out beyond the definition. Then I realized, hang on a second, that just means that Dishonored is a roguelike because
Yes.
you can play it where if you start over. Yeah, everything's a roguelike. I'm living a roguelike. Except
real life is a roguelike.
Respawn. Yeah. Well, I guess if you're a Buddhist, then real life is a roguelike, isn't it?
You could say that.
Yeah, and like game over is your win condition.
Totally. So is life a roguelike?
I mean, I get like if you believe in reincarnation, then I guess it is, right?
Yeah.
But do you get any of the benefits from your past life?
I don't know.
It's a roguelike, not a roguelite.
Fair.
Yeah. We're not on Hades rules. We're on
important distinction there.
Yeah, we're on like Dead Cells rule.
Jeez.
Wait, do you get progression in? I haven't played in ages. I've forgotten everything about that game.
I think we've officially derailed our podcast.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, we've been on a 6-minute diversion now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can rein this back in. Toaster. I very much so enjoyed that media that you've been writing. It kind of makes me wonder. Have you considered doing a serial kind of story where you track things along, or what sort of media to write appeals to you?
The most recent one I written was trying to branch out from what I was doing with just the interviews.
Mm.
But the interviews have been a blast to write, especially with other people, getting to bounce back and forth with them. But yeah, I've never really creatively
Tell us about, sorry.
creatively written before, so that was a new exercise for me.
Yeah. Do you mind telling us about some of the people you've interviewed and maybe some of the stuff that came out of that? He says just advertising your media because it's really good and you should go read it.
Well, the media is called 93.1. What the fuck?
I think that's our second F-bomb of the night. Let's go. The first one was really early, so Egg got the warning to not listen to this with his kids again.
Well, it's Puck, so it's close enough, but whatever. The two, well, actually all four of them have been fun, but the fellow Ohioans of my draft class, Colonel Saunders and Patrick, were both fantastic to write media with.
Yeah, I know. Scouting Colonel Saunders was fantastic. What a good dude.
He's so funny. They're both genuine too. He was on Nevada's podcast. Give me a shout out. I guess I can return the favor. Just kidding.
Yeah, I know. I heard from multiple scouts from other teams going, "Damn, I wish I could have drafted." Like, the draft class was so big, but also there were so many people, especially the new gens. They really stuck out where they show up and.
You there?
Yeah, sorry, just had to mute for a second. It was so big, but especially the new gens, the people that just came out of nowhere. You wound up with people for the first time really, really valuing their later round picks. I know in the SHL with trades right now, people are legitimately offering thirds because the class is so huge that normally a third is, you might use it if you really need space, but at that point you're looking at the 50 or 60th people that are getting picked.
Mm-hmm.
But now those are, most times the draft isn't even that big. But now not only is the draft that big, those picks are viable. They're good users. Yeah, no, watch me eat my fucking words from the last shit. That's the third one. Exactly.
Yeah, doing those medias has been fun, getting to see how other people build the story around their character. Because I try and keep them mostly in character kind of interviews.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a cool motif to build your character off of, man. It's you get to be friendly and meet up with so many other people. It's drag Ara on that. I want to see how she interviews.
Oh, sure.
I don't think I scouted you when you came up in the Jays. I think that was cake, and it was basically just, hello, friend. You are a good person.
No, I think it was Hit that scouted me, actually.
Oh, no, not for Edmonton. For the Scarecrows.
Yeah.
And it's always Hiff. When Hiff scouts, he's like me, but like even more insane, where he'll just go, I'm gonna scout everyone. The poor bastard.
One thing Colonel Saunders and I were talking about earlier. Have you only GM'd in the SHL, or were you a Jays GM at one point?
No, it was sort of a right place, right time thing for me with Edmonton, with Hiff stepping down, because just about everybody else was either a committed co-GM or they were just, they weren't, they didn't want to take up the GM job. So remember, I just went into the war room like, hey, I'll do it, but I'm gonna need a lot of help. Because I can't remember if it was my second or my third season when Hiff announced he was stepping down. But yeah, no, I didn't do the usual transition thing. I just got thrown in, and thankfully Hiff's drafting is so unbelievably good that I can kind of coast off of that a little bit.
Yeah, because we were trying to decide which GMs have it more stressful in terms of finding people. Because in the Jays, there's so many, and so many of them can go inactive right away.
Yeah.
And by the time they get to the SHL, you kind of already know. But you could draft someone that's active their first season, and then the next 3 seasons they disappear.
Yeah, they're just gone. Well, I know who has it the easiest. It's definitely the IAHF people, because either you already have your crop of creates, or you can wait 3 seasons, 4 seasons until you draft people. They definitely have they, as if I'm not scouting for them too, but that's the easiest one. I'm going to give it to the JGMs for the hardest jobs for sure. I know we had Ramen and Southpaw on here. Yeah, they've got it rough. It's nasty.
It's not pleasant. I mean, I feel bad for the JGMs. Like, really, I do. It's not a fun time.
Actually, this is a little bit embarrassing, but I think I actually have to drop out a little bit early. But I think if I can, I'll leave one question for you. But then after that, I'm gonna go mute. Like I'll stay here, or maybe you'll just insult me. Just put me in the box.
I'm kind of getting to the point where, like, I've been sitting or working since 6 a.m. So
God.
we can pick up tomorrow night if that would work for you, Toaster.
Might. If tomorrow night doesn't work, Monday should.
Monday night would be fine.
Holy shit! We get to go back to back to back. Fantastic.
Yes,
you know what? That gives us time to grab Colonel Saunders too. Be like,
sure.
Get on the show. Nevada, eat your heart out.
Would that work for
We'll
you?
take everyone from you. Well, in that case, I'm just going to write this down, and I'll pitch it to you tomorrow night then.
Sounds good.
Not bad. We were only, 1/6 side tangent.
Yes.
And the show can't be over, right? It has to be a part 2 because we didn't talk about Fallout New Vegas or bitching about our jobs.
Pretty much.
Oh, what are we doing? This isn't even Blizzard Buzz at all.
It is something we'll figure it out. But for now,
we're half over and haven't hit the 2 main points yet. Come on.
The show, it must go on. You can do
In that case, we'll see you either tomorrow night or Monday night or both. Take care, Toaster.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
as well.
We'll
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart, Kaylin. Okay. I'll work on it. All right. Y'all take care. Bye.
Take care.
That's
Bye.